Welcome to the video, a little mini series that I'm doing based on the YouTube program VidIQ. I've already recorded and uploaded one video so far, so if you missed that one, visit the playlist that I will link below and also link at the end of this video for you to visit just to see what happened on episode 1. But a quick reminder of what happened on episode 1. We used VidIQ to set up a video, and then we found out that the VidIQ may have made a mistake in the thumbnail and put a football stadium on a video for sim racing. So the algorithm was a bit confused. We then deleted that video and put it back up using VidIQ to set up all the keywords and the title and everything else. We then posted that, and that brings us to this episode. Now, if you don't know what VidIQ is, basically, when you're uploading a video to YouTube, you have to try and figure out your keywords, your title, make your thumbnail. It's not just a case of make a video and upload it and then people will come and view. You need the algorithm to connect to your video and show it to the people, at least until you've got subscribers. And that's where VidIQ helps. It comes in and it connects to your YouTube account, and it will tell you, well, it will recommend keywords. It has AI through it, so it can actually help make your thumbnail. It can even make your thumbnail for you, taking aspects of the video. It makes what it thinks is a standout. It rates everything from your title, your keywords and the tags out of 100. In the last video, we found out that thumbnail was wrong and VidIQ had made it so it misread the video. And we took that video down. We'd only got 25 views on that video and it had stopped getting views. So we took it down. We re-uploaded the video using the same keywords, title pretty much the same, minus one word, and a different thumbnail that, again, VidIQ had done, but this time it had the track from the game in the background. This is all based on a small channel which has 101 subscribers at the moment. So bigger than this channel at the moment, but still relatively small, not with a big enough subscriber base to watch the video and give it any quite substantial views. So we're using VidIQ to see can we get subscribers, but we have grown by like 30 subscribers in that time, and especially using one video, which we did use VidIQ for. But there was the issue that was a different kind of video, so it's quite hard to see whether or not the subscribers came because it was a different kind of video, and it's just easier to break into that kind of viewers. So it was like a review of the steering wheel and what I recommend for beginners. So that's where we're going to come in today, and we're going to see where did that video, how is it done now that we've used VidIQ again and we've given it a subscriber. So I usually get about 50 to 100 views on a video. So yeah, let's get into it. So we are at my channel. If you didn't see, just a quick recap, if you didn't want to hear on the last video and you don't want to go and watch it, this is all your kind of like your stats. So the last 20 to 60 minutes is 2 visitors to the site. Last 12 months, watch time last 12 months, 221 minutes. You actually need a 3,000 for if you get 500 subscribers to be considered for the actual, the partnership program. So you start earning stuff like that, but it's just memberships and stuff like that. But you need 3,000 watch time. I think it goes up to 4,000 once you get partnered at 1,000. So yeah, VidIQ doesn't seem to have upgraded, but we're all here for. So we've had 48 views in the last 48 hours, 221 minutes watch time in the last 12 months. I wasn't posting a lot until a few months ago, and 2 views in the last 60. So I think it's fair to say, although there's 84 views in the last 48, I think it's fair to say the videos have now, the browser and the suggested videos have stopped. They've stopped, so now it's all based on getting people searching for my content, which is all about keywords and stuff like that. We're going to click on the video that was re-uploaded. So we've got content, and here's the video. We're going to click it. Here we are. So we changed to this thumbnail. It was on 25 views when I took the video down. This time, we have got to... Come on. Move. 103 views. It gained 1 subscriber. So, better than average for my channel, but nothing spectacular. However, so this is the last video that I've made that was my idea. 90% of my views came from the browse features. Direct unknown 3.3s. So there would have been people that's pretty much maybe been given a notification or whatever. Playlist 3.3, I'm surprised at that. And YouTube search 3.3%. It's not a lot. So that's basically three and a half. Say 4 people have come through search. So that gives you how much traffic I'm really going to get now on. So yeah, not the best. But again, this is a small channel, so I can't really say much. And again, I can't blame VidIQ too much. Yes, they've put the keywords, they've recommended things for this video. But I think what I also have to think about, VidIQ is another bit where it will suggest videos based on your channel, based on like your category of what you want to do. VidIQ will suggest what videos to kind of like make, and you can make them. It can even give you a script and stuff like that. Now, what I have noticed is, apart from like the thumbnail, I'm not 100% sure if VidIQ does more than Google Gemini or ChatGPT, which can be free. So my issue is I would have to test ChatGPT because I have the paid version of Gemini. So it's hard to put them up against each other because they're both paid. So VidIQ is better with the thumbnails, I think, when it gives you the right kind of thumbnail for your video. So that's a big kind of update from last week. It's performed better than it was before I took it down. However, it's not done near as well as if you want here in the last video. We will go back and we'll look at my best performing one. So it's this one here. This video has got 1.9k, so 1,900. It's given me 20 subscribers to this channel. So without this video, I'm at 91 subscribers. That's it. 91 without this video. Most videos that I post gives me a maximum of maybe 2 to 3 subscribers. Some don't even give me any. This one has given me 20. By the way, another one, I got the 1 subscriber. I don't know if I mentioned that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to post a new video that I've literally just recorded and edited. I've just finished doing that. This new video is again for the Sim Racing channel. And it's going to be a video on using kind of like that idea of this. So this was beginner setups, like racing setups, things which aren't too expensive. What should you spend your money on? What I recommend. So that's where this wheel comes in. If you are into sim racing, I do recommend it. I do have a very sore back at the moment, so what I'm doing is I'm got this cushion on this chair. It doesn't belong to it. It was from a gaming chair. So yeah, we are going to create another video. Upload another video, and we're going to select file, and we're using not this. We're going into my sim racing channel, the best beginner sims. We will open that. And now, what VidIQ is going to do here is it's going to read the video while it uploads. It's going to view the video. This is not... VidIQ doesn't like this as a title. So this is just what I call... I like to call it, you could just like have numbers or whatever, but I do like to give it a name just because YouTube can actually see what it's called. But VidIQ did actually give me something before. So this isn't all what VidIQ has. It has its AI. This is how I checked for this video. I asked it if it was a good idea. It thought it was. So we're going to actually find out the name that it thought I should give it. So we'll try and find that now. Where was it? The best racing games, the best sim racing games for beginners. So we'll type that. Let's give it a 75. What did it give it here? Give it 79. How can the scores be so different? Nice. The apostrophe puts it up. 79. It's actually gone up to 79 now. Which is surprising. An apostrophe. Who would have known? Actually, we are going to put this smaller. I don't know, is that even checking my spelling? We'll change the best. So the best. There we are. So it's the exact same. So regenerate these. I just want to see if it comes up with ones even better. So these, they're just not what my video is. So a suggestion for this, for those new to the world of sim racing. Getting started can seem expensive and daunting. This video shares personal experiences and advice on how to save money on your initial sim racing setup. No. We cover the sensor simulation. No, we don't. We don't do that at all. We don't. We really don't. We add it to both of these because this is what this game's about. So we need it on both of these. No. No, it's not made for kids. It's not a setup. See that? I know it's not quite post. It's processing up to it. It is though. This is not what my video is about. It's the kind of thing that is annoying. It's not coming up with anything. We will tag race room in this. Can you tag 2? I wonder. No, you can't. We'll tag race room. Right. Stop being annoying. We'll refresh this, see if it comes up with anything else. Are you new to how to sim race? I'm worried about the cost. This video shares my personal journey and advice on building a cheap game. Is it? No! Without wasting money, learn from my budgeting for beginners' mistakes so you can start smart budget. See, I don't get this. Why are you coming up with this kind of thing? Because we're going to generate this anyway. We'll generate this. This is definitely a negative though. So, this video is about what games to buy as your first games. It's nothing about your racing setup. Nothing whatsoever in this video is about your racing setups. So for me to put that in, it would be terrible. It'd be absolutely shocking. I don't think it's going to come up with a very good... yeah, this actually is quite good. Stop wasting money, best beginner games. That I like. It goes with my chat. It takes me out the video. This is where VidIQ is good. The thumbnails. Yeah, you could say they're not really clickbaity though, are they? I just don't get. So it's managed to do that, but it can't get it here. What's it saying? Settings. So these are the targets. Racing simulator. No. So you're just starting your journey in sim racing and wondering which games offer the best value and easiest entry. This video compares different options within the racing simulator genre, focusing on those that provide an excellent driving game experience without a hefty initial investment. We explore various car racing titles and PC game options to help you make informed decisions, ensuring you get the most out of your budget time. Right, we'll put that there. We're getting 67 for that. Okay. So, I think there's something here you can actually... Upload settings. Right, okay. Well, it give me these now based on them. Race room, automobilista, racing simulators, racing simulator. Race room, racing experience. Why was that nothing when I put it on? It doesn't make any sense. Race room, sim racing. It's not like a big one. We'll tag that. It's like AMS2 if we need that one. We'll put sim racing tips because it is a tip guide. Yeah, so there we go. So there is our chapters we put in. Put the intro obviously at the start because you need that. And then Race Room is the first game I'm going to recommend. I really didn't want to name them, but supposedly it does help for the algorithm and the YouTube like spiders to come in to see, so it does help with that. And then 1150 was an alternative sim racing game. I don't want to name it. 13 minutes and 50, AMS2 again, something I didn't want to write, but yeah, and 2345 is other recommendations. So it's just kind of like help. I've got 100 now for my sim title. Well, so yeah, I'll go down. I've got all these in, and next. What we are going to do on this one is, again, add an end screen. And this end screen will be one video and a subscribe. But this, choose a specific video, will be this one. Just to give them the option at the end of the video, if they haven't looked at the description, to the end video, visit this video, because they are both linked. And now I'm actually going to go into that video in a second and link this video. Actually, no, we'll do it once it's live. Obviously, it's no point doing it yet because it wouldn't go. Next, we want to have a quiz. Next, and we're going to schedule this 19th, versus tomorrow. Peak time is 6 to 8, so we'll schedule it for 1800, 6 p.m. and we will schedule. And there it is. So again, we've learned something new about VidIQ again today, that you do have to go into it, like change some things, otherwise it seems to just keep telling you the same kind of thing. Like, this is what you should put in your video, which has nothing to do with the video unless you're posting the exact same thing again. So there's definitely downfalls. It would be good if it could read the video and then suggest it yourself, but you have to kind of like suggest it to it. The last video did better when it's taken down and put back up. So the thumbnail was definitely a lot better by VidIQ, but it made the mistake in the first place. Again, there's definitely places that I think VidIQ could improve. But this video is a recommended video for me to do. It was a recommended one for me to make. I've made it. I've used VidIQ to upload, whether it's recommendations. It says it's good, not necessarily the content, that's all down to me and the editing. VidIQ can't do that for me, which is fair enough. This is the big one. After this one, we can see, is there a real difference to my channel? Of course, we have to do more than one. But everything in this video, apart from me making and the editing, is VidIQ. Will it get YouTube to put my video out there to all these new people? Will these new people click because of what VidIQ has told me to put on? These are all things that we will find out. Of course, watch time and retention all comes down to myself and the editing. VidIQ can't do that for me, and it can't do it for you. If you want something it can do that, it's like an AI program, but I really don't recommend because it's always missing the human element. And I've watched a couple of videos from AI, and I really do not rate them. There's just something I can always tell that it's AI. And again, there's no personality. So yeah, we'll find out in the next episode, in episode 3, whether or not this has worked. We'll look at it. We'll decide. We'll be able to make a kind of decision, an early decision on whether or not VidIQ is worth £14 a month, or it needs to be improved to be worth that. Is it helping? I definitely think it is helping because it's saving time. I'm not having to make my own thumbnail, and the thumbnails definitely work. That's one thing I can say. They definitely work when it gives you the right thumbnail, when it's not made a mistake. But again, you have to look at that. You can't just rely on AI to be correct. You have to use a human judgment. I didn't use human judgment. It looked good, but I didn't really look at it. Awesome. Anyway, until the next video, hit like, hit subscribe, come back for episode 3. If you didn't watch episode 1, it will be in the description for you to watch. Or it will be as one of the recommended videos down here for you to watch as well. And until the next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.